Welcome to this job information section from EasyKomas Limited. And welcome to the first e-commerce franchising business in Africa, EasyKomas. As you can see our website there, www.easykomas.com, raising e-commerce millionaires. And this section, let's quickly jump into it so that I can be able to give the vital information that is needed by our business development executives and the independent business development executives, marketers, and the brand promoters. So it's about the job information section. Probably one way or the other, you've seen our adverts, and then you want to be part of our team. I want to say welcoming a super performer, because what we are looking for as an organization are actually super performer, people who can actually deliver, who can help us to achieve our goals, our vision as a company. So let's move on so that I can begin to bring out those vital information that you need to know. Okay, a business development executive, you are welcome to the winning team. As a startup company, at this stage in our company's journey, we would like to regard everyone coming to work for the company as a soldier coming to battle for the survival and growth of our dear company by joining forces to actualize our dreams, our vision, mission, and goals. Hence, we are all business development executives. So we are all business development executives in the sense that we are at this point in time in the journey of our company as a startup company. We just want people that can key into our vision, people that can key into our mission, people that can key into our long-term goals and our short-term goals. And at this point in time, I would like us to quickly look at it. You can see, let's see the job advert, because I wouldn't know one way or the other you have seen this job advert, which actually make you to eventually arrive on this section in which you can have more detailed information about the job. Okay, you can see that this is just a flyer, the job flyer here, but I wouldn't know, maybe you got the information about the job maybe on any job recruiting platform, or maybe on GG and a lot of other platform where we posted this information online. It might not even be through this flyer or through any of the means that you might have got this information that is all about the job offering from EasyKomas Limited. As a matter of fact, some people look at it and say, oh, wow, this awesome amount in terms of payment, and I'm looking at, is this thing really possible? These are the information, vital information I'm going to be giving here. And I want to believe that if you are ready to work, we are also ready to deliver on our promises. Okay, we are hiring, as you can see on the flyer, business development executive qualifications, have a smartphone and internet connection. Then the next point here, good communication skills and social influence. And then the next point, we are passionate about building something great. We need someone that is passionate about building something great, because we, as an organization, as a startup company, we want to build something great. That's why when you look at talking about EasyKomas and then the innovation we have released, we keep talking about the fact that it's the first of its kind in the entire Africa, because it's a product of research. And that's why if you are passionate about something, building something great, then we believe that you can be part of this team. Okay, the last point here, which is very, very important, and it's an additional advantage, is experience in marketing or sales. It is an added advantage, as you can see there. And then you can see the remuneration, which I believe that in most cases, this is what encourages most people. They want, whenever you will need to apply for an opportunity like this, once you just see what is in there for me, how much are they paying, and that is what actually motivates everyone. But beyond that, we actually want to help even you as an individual coming to work with us to achieve your own personal dream as well. Even as you help in order to work together to achieve the vision, mission, and goal of our organization. Okay, we need to move on because we don't have plenty of time to actually run this session. Let's quickly look at our vision. We believe we are your #1 trustworthy e-commerce marketplace, democratizing e-commerce world for your convenience and sustainable economic prosperity. Your number one trustworthy e-commerce marketplace, democratizing e-commerce world for your convenience and sustainable economic prosperity. As you can see, that's the vision. That's the vision we've crafted for ourselves. We are democratizing e-commerce world. And then let's quickly look at our mission. Our mission, we strive to be a leading e-commerce marketplace for the delight of sellers and buyers, backed by the first e-commerce franchising system in Africa, giving cashback, referral commissions, and other rewards on patronage to facilitate shared economic prosperity through the deployment of digital technology for the benefit of the citizens as we war against poverty, unemployment, and poverty. As you can see there, the mission is clear. We want to tackle poverty. We want to tackle unemployment. And we actually want to expose Ponzi. We want to let people know that actually you can actually work and do real businesses probably with your smartphone, most importantly with your smartphone, and then you make real money, legitimate money, without having to go and scam people online. And that is what e-commerce has made that possible. But all of the complexities that make e-commerce to become very difficult, opportunity in the e-commerce to become difficult for people to tap into, our innovation has broken all of those barriers down. And that is one of the things I'm going to be showing you here. And the next thing is that our long-term goal to ensure there is at least an easy commerce user or customer in every 20 households in all major cities of Nigeria within the next 10 years, and expand the business model to other African countries for a global impact. As you can see there, we are actually driving towards global impact. We want people to actually see that what is possible in terms of what we call e-commerce franchising, that is helping people to tap into e-commerce world, because this is for real. And we want people to see this reality that you don't need to actually go after Ponzi schemes or anything that will lead to you crying or an individual crying at the end of the day again. Okay, about us talking about the company here, and there's a whole lot of stories here about the company, how we actually started the movement, and how we actually achieved what we started achieving presently. And but there's something very important I want to touch here in December 2022, because for some people that have heard me when I engage people talking about the fact that we are an award-winning company, we are an award-winning startup company. If you are actually dreaming of working with an organization reputable, then you know that you are coming up to work with an award-winning startup company. And this is the truth for you to know. In December 2022, this concept came out as one of the best in Africa out of 400,000 startup applications and one funding support from the Tony Elumelu Foundation, the Tony Elumelu Entrepreneurship Award. Our application is hosted in America with one of the best web hosting companies in the world, FastComet, where we enjoy strong cybersecurity and support. As you can see there, we won that award in 2022 out of 400,000 startups. You can imagine it. It takes the fact that you have something robust, you have something impactful for this kind of reputable, highly reputable organization and international organization to actually give you such kind of award, which you have got as a startup company here in Nigeria. Okay, I think we need to move forward. In case you want to know more about the company, you will eventually have access to the company handbook if you become our staff eventually. Okay, let's look at this. Our business at a glance. Our business at a glance. EASYKOMAS marketplace ecosystem. As you can see, the company at the top of the triangle here, and then we have the sellers, which we onboard them with our solution, free solution, free e-commerce solution that will give to the seller. You can see the sellers here. And then at the other side here, we have the distributors. We talked about our franchisees, the distributors, individuals that need to leverage and tap into e-commerce where are making use of their smartphone, and everything is built. You can see the target is actually the buyers, and then everything is built on what? E-commerce franchising, which is the new innovation. Nobody has ever heard about that in Africa. That's the truth. And you can actually do your own research and get to know more about this. Okay, online store technology, that is the basis of everything. But when you look at what we are trying to achieve as an organization, we are trying to drive sales. And as you can see it here, sales, and then you can see sales, and then you can see sales. It is all about actually helping the people in the community to actually fulfill their product desire conveniently, and also creating wealth in our community. Let's move on. Now, I would like to talk about EasyKomas agenda, which is our 3 years projection. 3 years projection. Don't mind whether it is 2026 or anytime you are actually watching the this section on. Just know that it is about 3-year projection, and then every three years, our plan is to keep reviewing this projection, because it is about our short-term goals, and then we want to keep reviewing it every year. So don't mind either any year you are watching this, it is just good, and it's going to be the same, except if we are changing the recording. Okay, the point number 1 under our short-term agenda, 3-year projection, is that we want to raise 300,000 digital entrepreneurs across Nigeria through our e-commerce franchising business in order to reduce joblessness, that is unemployment, and then underemployment, then poverty and Ponzi. As you can see, I've been talking about that already. And then the point number 2 here, to support at least 30,000 existing MSMEs, micro, small, and medium enterprises with a free online store, instant e-commerce solution for their business growth. We have that solution already delivered. We have it in our application already running, everything running. As you can see there, the point number 3 here, to raise at least 15,000 millionaires. We are making this possible because it is all about wealth creation, impacting lives, and turning people's life around. As you can see, through e-franchising with 50% female target, we are actually including female in this thing. You are women, you are young ladies, single mom, and everyone that has been excluded, all in the name of gender disparity. We want you to come and learn how this thing can work with your smartphone, and you can work from anywhere, even if you are a government worker or whatsoever. So far you are in need of extra money, extra income, you can come and learn about e-commerce franchising, which I'm actually going a bit deep into this. And then after this, I can actually now begin to talk about your benefit as our executives. Okay, let's quickly move so that we can be able to wrap up this section on time. Okay, to generate the last point here, to generate up to 135 million naira in value-added tax, as you can see VAT there, through our innovation as a further contribution to national development. So if you come down here now, before I show you our jingle, I'm going to show our jingle. If you come to think of it, you will realize that we are actually a registered organization, which we already have our focus on ensuring that everything has been put in place in terms of registration with CSC, in terms of our registration with Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment. I'm going to be showing you all of that, but I think we need to quickly watch the jingle first. Okay, let me play the jingle so that you can watch and get to know more about these activities and our short-term goals briefly before you get to see other things.
Are you tired of living from hand to mouth? Are you tired of unemployment, poverty, and Ponzi? Tap Now into the multi-billion-dollar e-commerce wealth with the first e-commerce franchising company in Africa, EASYKOMAS. Yes, EASYKOMAS has made it easy for you to make money daily with your smartphone and teaching other people to do the same. Our plan is to raise 300,000 digital entrepreneurs and 15,000 e-commerce millionaires in the next 3 years. With our e-commerce franchise, you can qualify for car awards, foreign trips, and up to $20,000 in promotional years. What are you waiting for? We know that a lot of people have lost fortune to online scams, and it is time to stop that with e-commerce franchising. The award-winning tech innovator, ex-banker, and 2022 Tony Elumelu Foundation grant receiver, Emmanuel Olusegun, is inviting you to join.
Yeah, as you can see there, that is it. And I want to believe that you've enjoyed actually watching this, because we need to move on now in this information section so that you can get to know every other detailed information you need to get in this section. Okay, that's the jingle. We summarize all our short-term agenda. And now I want to talk about the business story. The business story, and you can see EASYKOMAS business story. Nigeria e-commerce market. The new oil is expected to rise above $12 billion by 2025. With a wealth only enjoyed by the selected few due to cost and technicality. As you can see from here, the opportunity is there, but the reality is that there are technicality involved, and this is the reason why a whole lot of people are unable to tap into the wealth in the e-commerce. But as a company, this is the opportunity we have seen. And then look at what the former Minister of Youth and Sports said. Mr. Sunday Dare, he said, leverage e-commerce for wealth creation. Minister Council Youth. You can see that I actually copied this from Vanguard newspaper of year 2022, February 20, 2022. You can Google that online. He mentioned it because he knows the kind of money that is already in the e-commerce. As you can see here, as a then, there's an information he gave, says Nigerians spent $7 billion making online purchases in year 2021. Now, he was only talking about year 2021, but we are talking about the fact that by year 2025, e-commerce market value in Nigeria is going to be rising above $12 billion. That is a lot of money. And we are looking at it that this is going to be an avenue to actually create wealth for people, the citizens of the country. Okay, as you can see our flyer, by the time when you eventually become part of the team, you will have access to this flyer. And you can see our e-commerce franchising, which is the innovation we are talking about. We have reduced e-commerce to people simply posting products and services on the social media and getting paid. We made that possible through our new innovation, e-commerce franchising. And you can see that we have now broken this our e-commerce franchise into different plans. As you can see, the starter plan that we are using to help young people, the university students, of the students in the higher institution. We allow them to sign up for free, and then they can now get 2,000 naira bonus. They can start doing something with their smartphone as well, and making small money for themselves instead of going into Aristo and all of that everyone knows, or going into online scam, with some people already training some youth on how to scam people online. All of those things, they are not actually good for our community. But when people can actually do real business, then they can actually do the business with their smartphone. Why not? Let's show them how to make this money. And we have found this money in the e-commerce. The web is there, and we are trying to push it across to people so that people can accept this and transform their lives through it. Now, we have other plans aside from the starter plan, which is just at the zero level. As you can see, we now have basic plan, and then we have bronze plan, and then we have silver plan, and then we have gold plan, and then we have diamond plan, and then we have star plan, and then we have super plan, and we have superstar plan, which is the highest. And you can see how much each of these plans actually costs. And then we have added VAT to it because, like I've told you before, our innovation is also part of the way through which we are contributing to the national development. And that's why we ensure that we put in place tax. We apply tax to what we are doing, because we are mandated to actually do that. as an indigenous organization. So don't worry about all of this money that you are seeing here. You are going to learn about all of this, how all of these are being generated, how people get to benefit from all of this money. You will learn it when you eventually resume in the office, or you started working with us either as an executive working from the office, or you are working from home, working from anywhere as an independent marketer, brand promoter. Then you get to know more about these through various trainings that we are going to be delivering. Now, please watch the videos. That is when you eventually join our team. You are going to have access to general training videos and then special training videos on EasyKommas e-franchising. And then you get to know more about this so that you can take to actually train other people, and also you can be able to convince people to opt in to actually own an e-commerce franchise. Don't forget, I have said it, we are fully registered with Corporate Affairs Commission. As you can see the logo there, we are fully registered with Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment. Our trademark is registered under Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment, and that is why you can know that you are actually coming to work with a well-standing organization, a legally compliant organization. Not just that you've been doing something somewhere in the secret whereby you cannot even walk on the street. Okay, don't let me waste the time. I need to move forward from here so that I can really tell you more about the working condition. Now, talking in terms of the working condition, you are to work 20 days of 24 days. Is that not sounding somewhat funny? Well, I think you can understand that because I'm going to break it down. 20 days of 24 days, meaning that we are working 24 days actually as a company, but you are to work only 20 days because, okay, let's ask the question, how many days do I come to work in a week? So, and then the answer here is that we run 5 or 6 days a week, and then meaning you have 1 off day or work from home day every week, and 4 times a month. As you can see there, your off day could fall to any day from Monday to Saturday, and so we run 20 or 24 working days in a regular month. As you can see there, the summary of this is that you are actually working 20 days in the office, as you can see there, except if you are actually an independent marketer, an independent business development executive, product brand promoters everywhere. You know that you can always decide how many days you want to work on your own with your smartphone, because you don't have control over that. You are not coming to the office to come and work, except once that you only join our training every month. But I'm going to be talking about that later when we get to that aspect of the training of the information section. Okay, staff remuneration. We are now at a point whereby I know you have been looking for. You want to have information about how the possibility of you actually earning up to 410,000 naira in a month working with us. How will that be possible? I'm breaking everything down here. Let's quickly look at it. We already break everything down here. You can earn between 110,000 to 410,000 every month based on your performance. It is based on your performance. If you are putting in the right work, we already have the structure and then the system that enables you to earn more. That is it. The more you perform, the more money you are going to be earning as a staff. Like I said, we are democratizing e-commerce wealth. If you are working in order to turn other people's life around, we believe that even your own life also should get better. And that's why in our system, it's a system that enables you, even as a staff, to be able to earn more as you continue to put in best of your efforts in order to ensure that we can accomplish our goal, our vision as an organization. Now, below is the salary structure. You can see salary, 110,000, that's the target. And then we have the fixed aspect of this, which is 30,000 naira plus 80,000, which is now based on target. The 30,000 naira is not based on target. Either whatsoever result you get, you are getting this. It is fixed. There is no condition for that. You are getting that whatsoever result, whatsoever your performance is in any month, you are actually getting this 30,000 naira fixed. But we want you to make more money. Why won't you put in so much effort in order to ensure that you are making more money when we are actually putting all the necessary facility that you need in order to perform at your best ability. We are giving you the necessary training that you need, the necessary facilities, to ensure that you can perform at your best of ability. Now, you can see the target there. 80,000 is based on the target, and then we have the maximum target here where we have 900 point value. All this 900 point value now might be looking somehow, but I'm going to break it down so that you can understand that it's very simple. It's very simple to get 900 point value. But on the average, if you are able to make 720 point value every month in terms of your performance, then you are going to go home with 110,000. So to make this 720 point value, one might be looking at it. Is it going to be something so difficult? It is something very, very simple. I have shown you before that we already have our franchise plans, and then how many franchise plans do you have to sell in a day? How many franchise plans do you have to activate in a day? That is what you need to think of, multiplied by 20 days that you are coming to work. Now, let's come and note this. We plan to increase your fees portion every six months. If you are a go-getter, if you are a go-getter, then every six months as an organization, this is our plan. We want to increase this fixed aspect of your take home every six months. And as you are performing, we can see that you are helping the company. Then the organization need to help you also to look better as a performer. Okay. Number two, just set 2 of the least franchise plan per day for 20 days to meet your target. Now, what am I trying to say? This target, because some people don't want to hear anything about anything that has to do with target. They say, I don't want to work anywhere they mention target. Well, anyway, as you are hearing my voice today, I have worked in the bank before, and the way the system was programmed is as such that our performance can be measured every day. The bank can actually know what you have done on the system as an operation staff. I was in the bank. I saw how this thing works, and let me tell you, what we are trying to say here is that there must be yardstick through which an organization can measure your performance, and that is what we have put in place. But this thing is not difficult, and that is what I want to show you. All you need to do, activate just at least the least plan. And how much is the least plan? You can remember our least plan here is basic plan, which is 15,000 naira, and after the VAT has been, the tax has been added to it, it becomes 16,125. And you can see the point value that is attached to that plan is 18 point value. And you can see what we are saying is that every day, every working day you are coming to work in the office, you ensure that you activate 2 of these. Just activate 2 of these. Convince just 2 people to opt in for these. And you've already got that is 36 point value. And then once you do this, you can now do your multiplication. Let me open up my online calculator. Let me quickly open up my online calculator. Now, when you do just 2 of that, which is actually 18, if you do 1, it is 18 point value. Then you can multiply it by 2. Then you can now multiply that by 20 days. By 20 days that you are working, and that automatically gives you 720 point value. And you can now see that it's very easy for you to meet up with your target. Like I was saying, we don't design a complicated system. We don't design a system that people cannot work with, that becomes so difficult, targets that are difficult to achieve. That is not our own design. We just want to ensure that you are performing on the job. Now, 720, as it is, you can actually sell one package. You can activate one plan, one franchise plan, and then you are able to actually meet up with that target. You can see, if you activate our super franchise plan, definitely you have met up with your target, and you are also going to earn some extra money more. As you can see there, you can see that it's very, very easy. Now the question is, how do you earn more? Because we have I've just given the details and breakdown of how you make 110,000 in a month, which you can see is very, very easy. It's very, very possible, except anybody that do not like this. Some people will prefer to go and collect 30,000 naira and work from Monday, what do we call it, from day 1 of the month till the ending of the month and collect 30,000 naira and say thank you, and the person is happy, instead of coming for an opportunity whereby they can earn more. Some people would prefer that, and then we don't need to argue with that, because everybody has their own interests and everybody has their own like, their own dislike. Okay, let me move on. How do you now earn more? How do you earn up to 410,000 naira in a month? Let's come and look that. Let's come and look at that. Point number 1 here is that we have what we call Superstar Challenge, a monthly challenge for all staff. Sell 5 super franchise plan in a month and get 200,000 bonus. Can you see that? If you can sell 5 super, you can activate 5 super plan. You can see 5 super plan. If you can activate 5 of these in a month, you are getting 200,000 naira bonus. In addition to your 110,000 naira, how much is that? That is 310,000 naira. You are going on with in that month. But at times one can actually be factual about it. You might not be able to get 5 of these. Does that now mean that we are not going to pay you additional bonus? We are going to pay you additional bonus for every super franchise plan that you activate. We are going to pay you additional 40,000 naira, as you can see here. Yet, if you miss out, you will get extra bonus of 40,000 naira per sales in this category. So, for every super franchise plan that you activate, we are going to pay you extra 40,000 naira, as you can see there. So, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. As you can see there, that's one of the statements by Henry Ford. If you think that you can do it, if you think that you can achieve it, or you think that you can achieve it, you are right. So what we are trying to say here is that everybody has their own belief, and but I believe that you can believe in yourself much more. How much more when we are going to train you every day? You are going to be undergoing training, and we are going to be showing you how this thing can be possible. Okay. The next thing I've already mentioned, how you can go on with 310,000 naira in a month, and I think that is clear. Let's look at this now. We also have what we call Star Challenge, a monthly challenge for all staff. Sell 5-star franchise plan in a month and get 100,000 bonus. As you can see there, if you are able to sell 5-star franchise plan in a month and you will get 100,000 bonus. As you can see there, let's come and look at it. We have our plan here under all our plans. You can see star plans. If you are able to sell 5 of these, you activate 5 of these in a month, then you are having 200,000 naira bonus. 100,000 naira bonus that you are going on with. That is in addition to your 110,000 naira that I've already explained before. So if you are adding 100,000 naira to 110,000 naira, that means you are having 210,000 naira. If you are able to actually achieve this, which I believe with training and with actually showing you how this thing can be possible, you can actually do this for yourself. So, but if you miss out on it, for every single star franchise plan that you activate in a month, you are going home with extra 20,000 naira. As you can see there, just like we have it in the super star challenge, if you are able to activate 1-star franchise plan, you are going home with extra 20,000 naira per month, every month. If you just do one of these, you are going on with that. Okay. So you can see something I made a quote here. If you can believe all things are possible to him who believe. Well, I'm a Christian and I always speak according to my belief, and that's why I put it here, just in case you are not in the same faith with me. But I want to tell you, this is what I believe. I believe this. If you can believe all things are possible, you want to work with us, and then you believe that you can do this, you are a super performer. Come on, let's come and do this together. Okay. Before I move on and move on to wrap up, some other rewards that you also have as a staff working with us, because it's not ending here. We also have what we call superstar honor. Superstar honor. So there's an honor we have designed to actually honor any of our super performing staff. Super performing staff. So you can see a monthly goal for us to sell 3 superstar franchise plan in a month and get 300,000 bonus. If you are able to sell 3 superstar franchise plan in a month, you get 300,000 bonus. And then, like I've said before now, in the super and the star staff challenge, if you are unable to meet up, and even if it is only one you are able to do in a month, you are going to have extra 100,000 naira in addition to your 110,000 naira that is actually the target salary. But if you are able to do these 3, then you are getting 300,000 bonus. And when you add this 300,000 bonus to your 110,000 naira, what is now remaining, that means you are going to have 410,000 naira on such a month. So you can now see the reason why in this presentation, and then in the opportunity that you see that you can actually earn between 110,000 naira to 410,000 naira in a month as a staff. So at this point in time, I need to begin to wrap up. If you can believe all things are possible, I've mentioned that before. Now, staff performance rating. How do we rate every performance? Because we rate every performance in our organization. I've told you we have built a system whereby we are able to rate how everybody is performing as a staff in our startup company. Now let's look at it. Aside from superstar staff that go home with massive reward, all the performance shall be rated as following. You can see good performance, 900 PV and above, and then you can see 110 salary plus commendation. Average performance 720 PV and above, 110,000 naira is actually there for you. Then we have the bad performance because as we have good performance, we also have the bad performance. You can see it here. You can see it here around 224 PV and below. And we have the salary. We have less than 100,000 salary after that. And then if we see that it is not what it ought to be, there could be caution. Then we have worst performance. If somebody is just doing just 156 point value, that means that person is actually having worst performance, and that could result to warning or termination. We just advise that person that, okay, this kind of job is actually not meant for you. Definitely you can get a job somewhere else. So, you know, probably even helping the person to actually get the kind of job that might fit into the person's ability. So you can see our flyers there. You will always have access to this flyer by the time when you get to the office. And now, as I try to wrap up this section, we have other special performance reward, as you can see there. Now, if you are a superstar for 24 months or superstar for 12 months consecutively, our company is actually going to buy a car for you. And this might just look like as if I am actually talking something that is impossible. The reality is that the money, the kind of inflow you will have generated for the company will have been sufficient enough for the company to buy a car for you. That's just the truth. Now, coming back to the next one, if you are a superstar for 12 months or superstar for 6 months, foreign trip is actually awaiting you, all expenses paid trip. Company is actually going to do that. Then if you are a star for 12 months or superstar for 12 months, you also have a foreign trip. Then if you are a star for 12 months or super for 8 months or superstar for 4 months, you are having a laptop and a generator. All of these, they are very, very possible because the kind of inflow you will have generated for the company, we will have more than enough to ensure that we can fulfill all our promise to you. And then you can keep this, and then anytime you have done the performance, if all of these promises are not fulfilled to you, then You have access to something to lay claim that when I was coming, this is what they promised me. Yeah, because we know that once we perform as a company, we are also ready to fulfill all our promises. Attention, attention. As we wrap up this section, now to all our independent business development executives, marketers, and brand promoters, all benefit is applicable aside fixed portion of payment in salary structure, attendance, of monthly training is compulsory. And this is what I was trying to say the other time. All that I've been saying, all of this why, all of this benefit is actually applicable to you, even if you are an independent marketer or you are an independent business development executive or our brand promoters, our students on the campus, and you are just trying to promote our brand over there, to the world, and through your smartphone or from anywhere you are working from. All of these benefits are applicable to you, except the fact that you are not going to be getting the fixed portion of the salary structure because you are not working from office. Okay, this is the remuneration. If you are not working from office, you can also see that you are having the opportunity of earning from 110,000 to 410,000, which I've already explained all of this before now. The only thing is that you don't have the fixed aspect of the salary structure, and you can see your target here, and then all you need to do to meet up with your target, just set 2 of the least franchise plan per day for 25 days to meet your target. As you can see, all bonuses and reward applicable. Instead of 20 days that our staff that work from office actually work, you can set 25 days for yourself, and then you yourself the least package. Even if it's the least package you can sell, and then you do that for 25 days, you've already met your target. And then actually, if you are able to do higher package, definitely you are actually meeting your target, and at the same time, you are making more money for yourself. Now, as I wrap up, our official bank, as you can see there, we only accept payment through our application or directly to our corporate bank account. EASYKOMAS Limited operate bank account with Zenith Bank PLC, UBA PLC. Therefore, our merchant distributors and all users will always get paid directly to their bank account in Naira. No story. As you can see all the account number there, if you want to prove them. Now, I will say this lastly. How do you now succeed in this kind of work, wherever you are working from? Either you are working from the office or you are working from outside the office. All that you need the determination. Make up your mind. Then you need commitment. You need to promote and prosper every day, everywhere you go. You need that dedication, commitment, and then you need focus, direction, ambition. What do you see? If you are seeing that I cannot achieve this, you want to go for, like we have the fixed portion of something. Somebody may want to go for that 30,000 somewhere and work for 30 days, like I've said. If one prefer that, that's what you can see. But if you see that I can actually make more money, I can turn my life around through EASYKOMAS, then you can actually be part of our team, and then you work very hard to actually deliver. And then we talk about knowledge, get educated, get trained. If you are working from the office, we get ourselves trained every day training. It's very important, and we review our performances. Now, if you are not working from the office, you know that every month we have training schedule. You have to join. Either you are coming to participate in the office, or any location we are using for the training, or you join virtually. You just have to be part of the training every month. Okay, the next one is that you have to be diligent, you have to be hardworking, and then work smartly. And then the next one is that you need to set target for yourself, set goals, and then the milestones, like I've shown you how you can get this thing achieved. Either you want to do this 1, 2, 2 every day, or you want to do anyhow you want to do it, and then you just set target for yourself, and then you can achieve your goal at the end of the day. Then we have the corporation. Network with success-minded people. Don't go and be talking with people that are saying, it's not possible, it's not going to work. I want to tell you, the best thing is that you actually talk and interact with people that are success-minded. So the last thing I'm going to be saying here, massive action, massive action. I love this word so much. And you can see, be creative, smart, and bold enough to take massive action regularly. If you can take massive action, actually prospecting every day and promoting every day via your smartphone, or even things like reaching out to community around you, your church, your mosque, you can write them. We can come and do a training for them. When we go to do the training, all of the performances all of the activations of our plans that are going to be there are happening there. The franchise plan, people are going to be activating in the course of the training. Everything is going to count for you, even though the company, we are going to go with all the gadgets from the office, but you are going to be the one to benefit from the result of such massive action. And there are other ways by which you can actually take massive action, which we are going to be showing ourselves in the course of the training. At this moment, I'm going to be wrapping up this job information session, and I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for deeming it fit to be part of EasyKomas startup team. And I want to believe that if you are joining us by now, having gone through this information session, you know whether this job is actually fitting you, it's where you want to be, or you want to be somewhere else. And then we are going to be waiting to receive your feedback, whether you are ready to be part of the team or not. And I want to say thank you for joining us today to democratize e-commerce world for shared economic prosperity. See you some other time, either in the office or somewhere else. Bye-bye for now.